Good afternoon, designers, and welcome to episode 75 of Game of Rugs. Episode 75 feels like something of a momentous occasion, and indeed, yesterday was a momentous day for me, and I am going to show you why. So, yesterday, I got 2 5s, one on this room that was just a huge surprise. I don't do a lot of pink and blue rooms, and so I had a lot of fun doing this one, but the 5 was definitely a huge surprise. And then I got a second 5 on this Winter Wonderland, which was also a surprise because while I really liked my submission, I sent it in early, and the new blue limited edition items were released after I had submitted mine, but before the challenge was over. So I did see a good number of those in voting, and I didn't expect mine to stack up very well against limited edition items. But also, this second 5 brought my overall score to a 4.73, which was like an amazing surprise. And then I got this 4.79 on a room that I loved. I loved doing this room. I loved the colorway for this room. I loved my design for this room. And because I am a bullshit bitch, I will admit that even though I just got 2 5s and even though it scored a 4.79, I was mildly disappointed that this room did not score a 5. And then, which room? And then I got this a 4.77 on a room that I think is boring and terrible, but it brought my overall score to a 4.74, which is the highest it has ever been. So I was just delighted with those results, and I'm hoping that in today's results there are some nice things. This is similar to the room that I did that I was hoping was going to get a 5 and didn't. This one scored a 4.60. I do actually like this orange colorway. I didn't think that I would, but I did. And considering that I got a 4.6, everybody who got a 5 worked with the blue, and so I have nothing to complain about. I mean, I guess I should have done that. I can't actually remember what the challenge was or why I thought doing an autumnal design was a good idea. But I did. Oh, okay. I liked this room a lot, but I used this yellow furniture, gray and orange rug quite often, so this was more a case of dumping a design that I do all the time into a room where it just fit. There was yellow in the sky out the window. I suspect a lot of people went with the blue to go with the sort of steel buildings, but I'm really, really happy with a 4.85. Could somebody also just please note that I matched the wood of the coffee table to the wood of the end table and then put in a pile of logs in the same colorway? I would just like somebody to note that. I like this bed that we won, and I'm happy to see that a lot of people also went with the yellow. But yeah, look, see, you guys, it's nothing original that I did. It's a recycled room that scored better than it should have. On the other hand, all of these people's rooms scored better than they should have, so I'm not complaining about that. Wow, these rooms are like identikit. Okay, we're moving on with our lives because this is not interesting. Sunny days in Salzburg. 4.65 for, one of the most boring rooms on God's green earth. Having said that, I matched my floor lamp to my table lamp, and it's a completely inoffensive room. It would have been better if I had had beige sofas. That would have actually really brought it all together, but I didn't. This was the furniture that I had. Do like me a Lexington prize. Happy about that. Everybody went with brown. Yeah, I guess it's just sort of a boring room. This person deserves their 5. They actually made an effort here and they put together something different. Sophia's Style Empire is the designer of this room. It's really, really good. It really deserves its 5 also. Sophia's Style Empire, your choice of floor lamp is spectacular. Worth every single one of those $840. Good job. A Club on the Cape. I don't even remember this room. Oh, that room. Yeah. I think I entered this because it was like an elite thing and I wanted the diamonds. So I'm really happy with a score of 4.58. I'm really happy that I was able to put this room together without having to buy anything and scored a bunch of free diamonds. And I got this really useful black couch with nail head. You can literally never have enough of that. Everybody did something in the teal or green. Well, no, it's basically just wall-to-wall teal. So I'm happy with, I mean, it does go with the ceiling thingies. But again, like, I never understand. There's always a memo that's circulated, and the memo is like, right, even though the color hint for this room is clearly orange and green, we are all gonna just not do orange and green rooms for this. So go ahead and do whatever you want. And then other times there's a memo that goes around and it's like the hint for this room is purple and teal, and we are all doing purple and teal. I get neither one of those memos. I never know what's going on. I guess I should learn that if there is a teal hint, we're going hard for teal. We're all going teal, except me, because I don't like teal. So I'm just going to go my own way and be happy with my 4.58, which is a good score. Cliffside Escape. Bummer, man. See? Okay, can we just this is my memo problem. Look at the ceiling lights. The fans. The ceiling fan lights are purple. They're purple. And so I did a purple room. It's a really nice purple room. It's not my fault there are not really any better purple rugs available. I got a 4.34, which is hurtful. Hurtful. It's a really nice room. I still won this super useful dresser. But apparently the memo in this one said, we know the ceiling fan is purple. We're all ignoring that. Go ahead and do whatever colorway you want. Navy is fine. How? How is navy fine? Anyway, those were excellent back-to-back examples of exactly what I'm talking about. There was, we agreed, apparently we were not going to go purple on this room, and on the room before we agreed we were all going teal. And I'm just saying I would like to be included on those memos. That's all. Okay, a lakeside cabin results are in. 4.47. Well, I liked this room. I do like neutrals. Kind of a whore for neutrals. But then the limited edition art that was released for the walls was neutral. So, oh wow, we want to really... Okay, I'm going to say that it's ugly, but a lot of times pattern stuff I think is ugly individually looks great in the room and is really useful, so I'm just going to shut my mouth. Thank you for this free chair. There was variety in these rooms, which is nice. Here is a gray one with the grays picking up on the blue gray tones in the art. A lot of orangey browns, which, given that there's an orange limited edition set out right now, is ideal. But look, here is a yellow one. Oh, by somebody named Sabrina Smith. Huh. That's my name. I mean, it's not. My last name isn't Smith, but I really like this room. This is really pretty. This person really deserved their 5. And here's a what is the word for that color? It's not taupe. Beige. Beige. Here's a really, really nice beige room. This room is beautiful. I would love to live in it. Also, I want to take a nap on that couch. Now would be good. Here's a navy one. I'm surprised there weren't more navies because of the limited edition sets that are out now, but this room is nice enough. It's a bit of a bundle dump. It's not really my thing. And here's a black and white one, because in Design Home you can never do enough black and white. Okay, so the irony of that is, well, before we get to my rooms, let us look at some of the rooms from my neighbor lists, because my neighbors did really well. This is my neighbor Christina. She did this room, which I think is absolutely beautiful. The rugs that she chose from the limited edition set are perfect for this room. Good job, Christina. Laura James went hard for teal. She got the memo. I don't know why I'm not getting it. And I don't know this person. So let us have a look at, this is my neighbor Nancy, who is French and just has like literally the quintessential best, most amazing French taste. And she does well on basically every design. Yeah, she's really good. I mean, I really like all of her rooms. And, oops. Okay, well, oh, again, Christina Taylor did this room, which I don't think I did. Maybe it's, yeah. And Laura did this one again for teal. Laura is the cheerleader holding the pom-poms for Team Teal. So it's not my favorite color, but despite the fact that I don't like teal, I almost always really admire the designs that she's done. She's really good. And what else do we have? Oh, yay! My neighbor Stephanie Peak who is comments on these, who is also a subscriber of this channel, got a good score on this room, and she did a similar thing to she went yellow like everybody else did, but her design is actually really original and not like, here's my yellow furniture with my gray and yellow rug. So that's really nice to see that this scored well. I also really like this room. Good job, Stephanie. And I think that I might be out of people that I know at this point. Oh, no, here's the teal memo. Cheryl and Laura, again, Team Teal, cheerleading, and Alicia. So Alicia's a bunch of variety for colors, and maybe she's the best person to explain in the comments, like, Alicia, if there is a teal color hint for the room, should everybody always go hard for teal? Because teal is so popular on Design Home. Is that how we know that there's going to be a string of fives? Help us, Queen Alicia. Okay, so anyway, speaking of Alicia, I think that for this, wait, no, I didn't, this is the wrong room. Where's my correct room? Okay, yeah, no, this one, a Utah reunion. The Navy, this room, there was no memo required. We were all just it's called a Navy reunion. We were all totally gonna decorate with Navy, and I borrowed my Navy sofa from Alicia. Again, I use these chairs that I absolutely love. I don't care that they cost money. They're like $2,500. I keep buying them. I don't care. I love them. And I really, really like this room, and I'm excited to submit it, and like, who knows what'll happen, but I love this room. Thank you, Alicia, for the loan of the sofa. And that room has gone off. And the other room left to do is today's daily, so we're just going to do that quickly and get that submitted. Okay, so there it is. It's the most boring room in the universe. I'm only here for the $2,500. I clearly missed the opportunity to do an extraordinary black and white room. There's some really nice black Cynthia Rowley furniture that's in the French style that would be perfect with this ceiling. But I just want my money, and then I'd like to go back to bed, please. So I'm going to send this in. I'm going to pay $844 for this acrylic stool I'll never use again. Because that's the kind of idiot designer I am. And I'm going to submit this. And yeah, I can't believe that room was almost 20 grand's worth of very mediocre design. And that's it, you guys. So thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. It makes a difference. And if you would like to see future episodes of Game of Rugs, please feel free to become a subscriber. We would love to have you. Thanks.